Hi, it's me, Ingrid INFP, and I'm in the laundry room, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm feeling slightly better today. I'm sorry about all these chaotic videos that I'm posting like daily. I'm doing my best. I think that things are going on the right way. I'm going to be getting help. It will be hard, but I did talk to my ISFJ friend, the one who thought that I might have autism. I don't think I have autism. I think there's mostly just really bad social anxiety that I've managed to keep to myself quite well. Also a lot of anxiety about just, expectations and managing that, and a lot about how my parents were pretty controlling about and overprotective in my life. So there is quite a lot behind the burnout that I'm experiencing. But I'm kind of okay in a weird way. My ISFJ friend has seen me in much worse condition, like when I actually have depression where I'm suicidal. So I'm actually not at the bottom there. It's just I have a lot of stress, and so that is something that affects me at work. But actually I'm doing quite okay in terms of me sleeping, me eating. It's actually manageable in some weird way. Usually when I have depression, I don't want to do anything and I just want to disappear. And when I have burnout, it's like I want to do things, but am too stressed out to do them. So it's kind of a different problem, you know? So I'm procrastinating anyway, but it's another feeling coupled to it. So I'm not doing that terribly, actually. It's just that it is a little bit chaotic in my head, so that's why, hence all the videos. I'm going to be talking to a counselor. We'll see how far that goes, because this is just for burnout that this person is booked. But later on, I'll be trying to figure out what to do with my social anxiety and depression, and that will be a bigger project, basically. I don't think I have autism, so I'm not going to pick that up. But or ADHD. I'm just going to take the smaller things first so that I can actually go to work and be fine. And then I'll go and deal with the deeper stuff later. So now that I'm finished with all these crazy burnout videos, I'm going to be... I'm not going to be talking about very chill topics because this channel is in no way chill, okay? If you're on this channel, you want to talk about deep stuff, okay? And deep stuff is rarely happy. But, so I wanted to talk about some deep emotions, about intense emotions, about being addicted to intense emotion, or at least finding it pleasurable in some weird way. I think that as FI users, FI dominants, we do get sucked up in feeling, and we kind of love feelings. We can't get enough of them. We watch sad movies. We look at sad stuff. We listen to angry music. We're emo, So I think that we're not scared of meeting those deep emotions. I see that my ISFJ friend and even my INFJ friend, they just want to listen to more chill music. My INFJ friend likes to listen to analytical, smart music that makes you think. And my ISFJ friend just likes listening to Katy Perry, basic music, if you could say it that way. Sorry. But I've always been attracted to deep, raw emotion. So sometimes I actually enjoy seeing people in pain, okay? I'm not a psychopath, and I'd rather see people in pain, like fictional people in pain, than like actual people in pain. But what I like is the rawness of it, the authenticity. You can't fake pain really well, or you can't hide pain when it's so intense. I like intense emotion. I like seeing that. And it does make you see stuff like that and be okay with it in some weird way. I read sad fan fiction, I read sad fiction, sad music, all of the stuff that's really hurts your stomach, you know? It gives you ulcers. It's so sad, and it makes me cry. And I like the catharsis of that. I find it beautiful. And I think that it is something the INFPs do that a lot of types just don't get. A lot of people do get after a breakup you listen to sad music so that you can, get it all out. That's kind of what INFPs do a lot of the time. I've gotten to get better at appreciating just light music, or music that is mostly intellectual. But I like not emotion-based. But in the end, it's mostly the emotion. If you watch my video about non-artistic INFPs, you'll know that I really appreciate emotion in art. At the moment, my INFJ friend is making a personal art piece, which usually his art is not very emotional, and this is kind of an emotional art piece for him. And I can see that's why I like it, okay? Because I can see emotion. Usually it's very symbolic and stuff like that, and I don't appreciate it as much because I can't see it. I don't have an eye, so I don't see all of the stuff that he does. I like it as well, but I do like it when it's more personal to him, when it's more emotional, because I relate to it better. I like seeing raw scenes. These are the scenes that I remember most, the scenes that mark me the most, the ones that change my life. And I think it's like that in every kind of media, and it's been like this since I was a child. I loved scenes that would make me happy or that would make me cry, things that would make me feel stuff. Often things that would relate to me and my life. And one of those scenes was in Harry Potter. My favorite character, I had two favorite characters. I have Luna Lovegood, who's like a really magical character, and I like Neville Longbottom because he was bullied and it did give me some kind of strength, to know that he had to go through that as well. But there's a scene where you see that his parents were basically tortured. They were tortured by a Death Eater, Bellatrix Lestrange, and they basically lost all memory of who they were because of the torture. And in the end, you see Neville trying to connect with his parents, but his parents just, they have dementia. They don't remember who he is. And that's so sad. So that was one scene that really marked me. Another one is where Harry Potter himself, he can't deal with all these emotions in the 5th book. So he just trashes Dumbledore's office because he just can't deal with it anymore. And I really felt with Harry, because Dumbledore is an INFJ, and Dumbledore is just like completely fine with Harry trashing his office because he doesn't feel emotionally affected. But Harry is like an ISFP, so Harry is like, don't you see that I'm like angry? And like you can feel the anger and the frustration and the sadness that he's feeling. So these are scenes just from Harry Potter. There are a lot of other kinds of scenes that I could mention. And it's just, I like it when these characters are like at the rock bottom, you know, or there's something bittersweet or that kind of thing. And I'm not saying that I like when I see my patients in pain, but I do feel like I'm at my best when I see someone in pain and I can help them heal. And that's where I think where I can be empathetic. It's where the concept of the INFP as a healer comes in, is that we can go into those dark places with people. And it's not like we will close ourselves off from that, like we'll be there in that space with them, where other people are not willing to go. And we actually enjoy it in some weird way. Like, we enjoy, that's how I connect with, that's how I first connected with a few of my friends. Like my ISFJ friend, his dad died, and that's how we really started connecting, is that he told me, like, he revealed like his trauma, and I helped him with that. I sat with him through that because he just wanted to look happy, you know, and it didn't work out. And I'm pretty okay with people showing their emotion. I'm not good at showing it myself, but I can be there for those people. And it does help people, my friends, it helps my patients. It has helped my brother. My brother is helping me right now, actually, with this burnout stuff. He had some pretty insightful comments for me, which was nice. Because usually it's the other way around. I'm helping him with, because he's 10 years younger than me. So I think it's kind of a gift that we have. We can imagine scenarios and cry just from them. And we just like doing that. I think that it's kind of, in a weird way, healthy for us to go to those dark places in a way, because it processes all of this emotion that's bubbling inside of us all the time. By seeing other people, by seeing fictional characters go through the same, or go through even darker stuff. I know all of these scenes in books where the characters are at their lowest, or they're being mistreated, like they're the underdogs, they're being hurt. I think that's what I like a lot. That's why I read a lot of hurt comfort fanfiction. I read a lot of angsty fanfiction, mutual pining, kind of stuff, which I think a lot of people don't have the stomach for. I do like hurt comfort. I'm glad that fan fiction has invented these terms, because in regular fiction there isn't really a term for this. But it's the same with TV shows. Seeing characters cry or like barely holding it together, that's where I feel like that's where I fit. And I do like comedy scenes, and I do like fun, and I do like when they're going on adventures and doing exciting things. But in the end, it's all about the character development. I do like seeing character development. I like seeing characters suffering, okay? I like seeing that because then they can, it contributes to them becoming stronger, that you seeing the dark sides of things. And I just really like that. And it's the same with music. I just love when, like, this angsty music. I like this music where people have gone through terrible things. I like seeing that. I don't know. I'm sad, of course, that they had to go through that, but it is like purging your feelings, and that's what I like. My INFJ friend summarized it a little bit for me, because I was talking about, we have like an ESTP or ISTP artist friend, but like the way that he makes art is like totally different to how my INFJ friend makes art or how I write my poetry. It's like uncoupled to feelings at all. It's only about like mastery. Like, he's really good at painting. That I must say. Like, he has the sensory SE skill in painting. But like, there's not much meaning or feeling behind what he does. He just does it, and is just really good at painting. But it lacks a little bit of the intuitiveness that we would have. It's like a rawness, a different kind of rawness. So I like raw emotion, and that's where my INFJ friend said, yes, you're like really into vivid, strong emotions, and that is what you're always seeking, and that's the truth. So tell me what you guys think. Do you also seek like strong emotions in media or in real life? Is that what you find meaningful? Do you find it meaningful? Or maybe you've had enough of that and you've decided to go into the comedy route, which like I get that too. Yeah, have a great day.